Yeah, so today's webinar about how to get a scholarship to study abroad. $100,000, that's the size of the scholarship that I received back myself. And that's how the whole history of the company started. For those people who don't know, I'm originally from Russia, from a very small township, wanted to study abroad, won lots of scholarships and grants, studied absolutely for free in Spain, China, worked in investment bank in Singapore, was studying in Stanford in States, and then I started this company and I got into Forbes 30 under 30. So like from my own experience, I created a huge international company that helps right now thousands of people. And today I'm going to be sharing my secrets and the secrets of the people that have ties with specific universities. Yes, we have 300,000 programs that we know how to place. So we do have ties with majority of the universities across 50 countries, 50. That's a huge amount. Yeah. So slightly about us. Somalia, we have awesome. As I mentioned, we have a community-driven product, which means that we have more than 1,000 mentors, like people like myself, for example, who studied abroad and won a scholarship and grants. We have more than 100,000 students that are applying with us in different ways. Also, we have lots of, we have access to the database of 40 billions of scholarship and grants. And yeah, we have lots of examples of, SOPs. SOPs is essays, motivation letters, so it's much simplified. Yeah, shortly about us. We're still we're Silicon Valley based startup. We raised 4 million, not billion, but it's okay. I the ambition of my team who created the presentation. 4 million of scholarships of funding from US based investors. We into Forbes 30 under 30. We've been featured, in Forbes. I've gotten to 200 top women CEOs and founders in the world. And yeah, you can just Google us and you can see lots of publications. What it means for you that if you want to study abroad and you want to be successful abroad, ideally you need to, you would like to do this for someone who actually made it abroad from international company, and international experts. Yeah, that's shortly about us. So who made it happen. And we're here for you to help you to do the same, become successful in any ways possible, together also with our community. Also, just to remind, a short recap, this is a part of the free webinar, of the free event. If you're part of the app, most likely you're a free student, free user, that only has access to the chat with the students, around 5 events, community events per month. You can also try our core product, and do the program search and have access to general guides and partners discounts. However, our core product, we have a premium and a VIP subscription that has much more than this. And we're going to be talking, and I'm going to have a link if someone of you would like to become a premium member, in which case you have unlimited access to our mentors. You have access to mentors who've been studying abroad. You can communicate one-on-one with them. They can review your essay, your CV, help you find a job. You have unlimited amount of talks with global experts and so on. So yeah, and you can see samples of the documents, for those of you who haven't noticed. So yeah, that's a lot we can help you with, but I can talk about this further on. Again, this is the part of the free webinar. I'm doing this once. We also gonna be hosting another webinar on the career abroad, so that you would know. But yeah, just let me know, just for you to know, there's much more behind this than just this. Can you help me with the partial scholarships? Yes, but again, we're gonna be answering questions later. Yeah, and we'll talk about this, but overall, it's either $30 per month, or VIP when you have a private manager, it's $100 per month, and it's guaranteed admission, with the with our experts. So what you're going to find out by the end of this webinar. We're going to make it short because I understand that each time is very limited. But we're going to talk about how StudyFree community can help you, and that's what we mentioned right now. Scholarships versus loans, because I know that in India, for example, lots of local agencies, call scholars loan a scholarship. That's not true. They misinforming and misleading you. Countries with the highest number of scholarships and who wins a scholarship, like what you should actually do and who should become to maximize success. Around only 1% of people know about these opportunities. That's the fact. That's average, admission rate to get a scholarship. That's around like 1% of people who apply actually can get a full funding. In our case, it's 98%. 98% of our students got admitted and got a scholarship. So we know all the secrets. And now you're going to understand this as well. We're going to be talking about like 1 hour, maybe less. I will try to make it as concise as possible. I would really recommend you to have some paper, pen, and make the comments and make ideas. I will be answering the questions a bit at the end, but the major discussion Q&A going to be in the app. So going to have me and other experts and mentors as well. So all the questions right now, please wait till the moment you have Q&A, because I'm going to be focusing on the webinar. And yeah, there's going to be no recording. So if you want to know all the core key information, please stay till the end. It's not going to be too long. If you agree, just put type agree in the comment button, and we're going to go forward. So just to make sure we all are on the same page. I can see, guys, all the comments: Masters in Economics, Environmental Studies, 2 years. That's all we can help with, but you need to wait for the core content. Yeah, just tax degree and awesome. We have high quality but strict rules. Love it. So a bit more on me. I solely won all the scholarships and grants. I studied both undergrad and master's degree, and I also had the professional programs as well. I went from a girl from a small Russian township with no money, 3 degrees, 4 different countries, I spoke 4 different languages. We won 5 international startup competitions with the StudyFree. For example, we became the global winner of Seed Stars global competition. I became the first, and we won $500,000 of US dollars. And I was the first female winner ever. And we do help a lot on female empowerment. So lots of female students. Our team is mostly female. So visa assistance, yes, we do have visa assistance. And yeah, I'm in Forbes 30 to 30 right now. I'm less than 30 still, but yeah. So why do you need to study abroad? Let's see, why do you want? There's lots of people from different countries, and we work with the students from all over the world. We do understand there's very different motivation for everyone. But we're going to summarize this. That's usually a very prestigious world-class degree that's going to really ensure your career, and it's going to be the biggest investment to the future. Interested in practical knowledge, which is high quality, top professors, again, making you the best professional ever. Rapid career growth, high salaries. On average, a person who received an international degree has at least 10x increase in the salary compared to the local markets. And this could be if you're coming back to your home country, or if you're finding a job abroad. Of course, there's fluency in foreign languages, unique opportunity to see the world. There's investment into the mentality. And I personally do think this is the most undervalued component, because the professional, the mindset you get, that's the biggest investment. And I would say that what really allowed me to become an entrepreneur, because I'm so flexible and speaking so many different languages. And, and that what allowed me to build a global company. And of course, really few people know, but moving to another country and easier way to get a citizenship. If you want to do relocation or through the education, if you have a full-time degree abroad, in majority of European countries, you can get a passport in 2 or 3 years only, not 10 years of waiting. That's usually when you do, I don't know, masters or usual masters. So it's Canada and the whole number of European countries. So like out of this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is your major reason for studying abroad? Because you came here, so like you have an idea. You just like type in the comments 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What it is? Coffee drinker. One, two, three, four, three. Okay, what was the three? Career. Yeah, high salary. Five. Three. Okay, five, five, five. Wow, we have lots of people who like to move. Awesome. Love it. Three. Okay. Career. Love it. Three. Awesome. Then you guys are going to be joining also the webinar about career as well. So specifically for the people who like to move and find a job, as I mentioned, salaries of the graduates are really, really, really high. And not just to be, like talking about the words. Here is the screenshot. This is the Financial Times rating, and this is the salary of the graduates of like business majors from the graduate degree. In the column 4, you can see salary today in USD, but this is annual. So it depends like where it came from. It's annual, monthly, but like monthly pay is like 10, 15K per month. Like for example, I was studying in the school. My grade degree was like #1 right now in the rating. So yeah, you can see you can get like 150K once you graduate easily. Sounds great. Let's put a plus who wants to earn as much in a couple of years. So we understand that education abroad is great, that you can like get lots of benefits, you can earn lots of money. That's the best investment into the future because like all the salaries you're going to be getting. Yeah, okay, with the connection. And of course, like everyone wants it, but like why not everyone does it? Like why we just all don't just like just jump in and go to study abroad? What are like the major pitfalls and like why you actually here at the webinar? Because again, if you're gonna look at the process, the whole application process is program search. Like which university is good, where's the quality is good. Like I have no one to talk to. Like for example, I know like in India or like Africa, you have local consultants who've never been abroad. They don't understand where you should study. They just give you shitty advice, to be honest. You have so many sources with the information, you get lost. Talking to the schools in foreign languages, you have, like IELTS, TOEFL, SAT, GPA, GMAT, visa, and then you have like personal statements, like statements of purpose, SOP, letters of reference, certificates, translation. Oh my God, you can actually get lost. I remember when I was doing this first time myself, I was opening, like the Google was trying to type information, was getting lost, like I couldn't understand anything. I wanted to, like closing, wanting to throw away my laptop and coming back, like and still sticking. And that was like my face. I was like, how am I gonna do this? Like that's impossible. And whoever like feels the same way right now, just I don't know, put the plus in the comments right now. Yeah. I can't choose university. I totally get you. And I couldn't choose myself. And to be honest, when I first started in China, I really picked a shitty university because I had no one to talk to. Like no one told me that the campus is bad, that the dorm is bad, that the professors might not be good. And that's because I had no one to talk to. But right now, that's why we created, like the community of the mentors who actually right now studying abroad, who can tell you, don't choose this one, choose this one. Like here, the actual information, no local consultant can tell you ever. But we have 1,000 people like this, successful mentors who've been like in your shoes a few years ago. So I totally get it. Like it was disaster. And if you make a mistake, you're gonna feel awful. Like you're gonna regret the choice, and you don't want to do this. There could be like lots of, but studying abroad, like brings up, like lots of question marks. Like for example, I want to study abroad, but I don't know where to find the information. It's too complicated. I won't make it. I'm not a genius. I can't win a scholarship. and I don't have enough money for this, for like studying abroad. Or like, for example, I don't know, like my parents don't approve. So like which one of these three, I mean, out of these four are the most relevant for you guys right now? And I'm going to look at the questions and try to answer them. How long did the results take for the China application? If to come back, if to give back the results, it's usually a couple of months. If there are any university offering certificate courses, yes, there are. Lots of universities, and we have this in our database. So yeah, lots of them. How it will take to study in new. We help you to win other scholarships. That's important. Okay. 4. Okay, got it. And it's totally normal to follow your fears, but we should all understand that there are like problems you won't be able to escape. And if you just follow your fears and you stay in your home country, or you're gonna work with the wrong people, you're gonna have, you know, like the bad education with old books, irrelevant knowledge, difficult to find a job. You're not competitive with the local market. You can come back, you know, like salaries are few times lower, and you have a very limited growth potential. It's like you're hitting the ceiling right away. But just imagine you're already studying abroad. So you came to us, you know, like you joined the community, you got the premium subscription, you started to talk to people, you know, like they're helping you, you get access to the scholarship, and you made it. And that's what's gonna look like. That's gonna bring to you interesting and high quality knowledge, flexible curriculum. You can choose it for yourself and be in charge of your education. Fluency in foreign languages, international career with high salaries, comfortable and secure life. So like, or like mom and papa will be proud. I do understand, like for some countries it's really important. And traveling and see the world. Like for example, when I was studying in Spain, I could see the whole Europe. I was traveling, was like so cheap. It's like it's the best. So who wants this? Yeah, let's do like explanation mark to attract the luck in the comments, and I will answer a couple of questions. I would really wish to get a scholarship on the certificates part so that I can fulfill my dreams. Kindly help. Listen to the like a bit longer, and I will tell you. If you need a bit more assistance, we're waiting for you like in the paid tiers. My interest is in maritime related courses. Are these available? Yes, they are available, 100%. Awesome, more luck. Okay. After getting a scholarship abroad, will someone get a place to stay? So we actually help with our community, with our subscription, we help people to then stay, to find a job, and to relocate. So we don't stop helping you once you get a scholarship. We help you to become successful in the university, and we help you to get to find a job and so on. So like if you stay with us, we help with all this. And if you get a scholarship, you become much more competitive. That's also you have much higher chances. Yeah, I'm wanting to go to Australia, but it's too expensive. Oh my god, Australia is like expensive to go from like anywhere. I do agree. But like, why do you want to go to Australia? Just tell me. You just like the country? I'm new here and don't understand anything yet. What is the candidate financial involvement? I will show you at the end, but we have a subscription that is like from $30 to like $100, depends on how much country. Okay, guys, there was like people who text in the private. Other people don't see the question. So how the process looks like. We choose a country and a major, like based on like what is your profile, how much money you're willing to invest, what like the deadline, and so on. Then it's gonna be scholarship search, because scholarship have a deadline that is much earlier. And then you understand, okay, there's the potential of the scholarships, and then you do the school search. Only after that, do the exam prep, and then preparation for the exams like IELTS and so on. Then you do documents preparation, and yes, you go to study in a dream school. The most crucial mistake is when you first go to study for the exams and then you find a scholarship, because application deadlines for the scholarships are much earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guys, I see lots of questions. Please hold on. Yeah, I can answer both. So guess like the oh my god, this is like 300,000 programs, not 19. Okay, anyways. So first of all, let's break down what is like the difference between scholarship and a loan. A loan, because especially in India, sometimes people, like they really misinform you and give misleading information. Loan, anyone can get. It's not a guaranteed scholarship. It's impossible to guarantee this. But the loan, you have to return back. So like when you get a job, you have to pay back for like 5-6 years. And that's why sometimes local consultants say, like, hey, I guarantee you. That's because of the loan. That's because they guarantee you're going to get money with the high interest rate that you have to pay back. The real scholarship, which is like in the outside world, like not with local context, that's the money that either the government or the university or like other parties give to you, because for the selected, so there's a competition. You need to win it, and you don't have to give back anything. So you just get the money to study or live abroad. And there is a high competition, of course, but because we are the best in the market, we have ties with the university, we have high success rate, almost all our students get to study, get a scholarship. Like we know how to hack it. So what are the types of the scholarship and grants? First, it's government. It's usually given by the government of the accepting country. For example, if you go into Germany, the government of the Germany is going to give you scholarship. If you go into, I don't know, like Italy, the government of the Italy is going to be giving scholarships to the international students. That's usually not connected to the specific school or the program. Then there is a university scholarship. So like it's given to the students who are going to be studying in the specific university. So usually universities give scholarships, and it could be partial or full. If you need scholarship for tuition fee and living expenses, that's government. So you need to choose countries that provide government scholarships. I'm going to list them. And there's also like third party, like World Bank, International Monetary Fund. There are special scholarships right now, for example, like for African students. There's lots of, like scholarships for women. There's lots of scholarships for like women in tech and so on. So there's like lots of numbers, and we have those all. Canada doesn't have government, and I'm going to tell you this in a bit. And like all of the scholarships we do have in our database, it's actually 300,000 programs, and you can find them all easily. Yeah. Which majors have the highest chances of getting a scholarship? Computer science, biotech medicine, data science, anything with the medicine, anything with the tech, engineering, ecology, sustainability, social studies, education, and all of this. If we're talking about the business, finance, and art, of course, you can still get a scholarship. But like if you're choosing, for example, between like finance and data science, choose data science. If study is free, you just need to cover your living costs. Do the scholarship exist? Yes, they do exist. Yes. I have an offer from the university in the UK for the September admission. Can you help me with the scholarship, please? Because you need to find the scholarship first. So to get a scholarship for the September admission, you should have come to us in September last year. I'm going to tell you explain. Like right now, it's already too late. But if you join the community, you can find, like maybe scholarship for the second year. Yeah. Which countries do you suggest personally? So the most expensive education and fewer scholarships available and grants is USA, UK, and Australia. Sorry for the girl from the Brazil wanting to study in Australia, but that's the fact. Cheaper education and high quality education, but a lot of scholarships are Germany, Austria, Czech Republic, France, Norway, China, Korea, Finland, and Netherlands. I think it doesn't have Italy here. Italy is like Germany, Italy is like the best. This is the countries where we have the highest number of scholarships, and it's easier to win them. You ask for the number of the university, that's the list of the universities. We have them on the platform. So we have 300,000 programs, so you can just go there and search for this. Can you help me to get a scholarship for the second year in the US? If you join the community, if you join by the subscription, there are people who actually study in the US, and they can really recommend you advice how to do this. So yeah, we can help with all of this. And yeah, you can have thousands of universities that provide this. We have the biggest database than anyone else. Uh, this is like the overview. You can take a screenshot right now, but this is the overview of. Do you also offer France religious regional scholarships? Yes, we do. If there's any scholarship exists, that's in our database. We have special algorithms that search all the internet and connect. There is no scholarship that we don't have. We have this all. So like, and yeah. So this is the countries. This is the countries and like approximately living like expenses. So you can see states tuition fees approximately 120K. If we're talking about the bachelor, living expenses, and scholarships available only partial. If you want a full scholarship and a scholarship on living allowance, I strongly recommend you to consider UK, Italy, Netherlands, Germany, China, Poland, Hungary, and France. Is getting a scholarship in Netherlands for bachelor's easy? I wouldn't say getting any scholarship is easy because it's not. That's why we exist. But if you work with us for like a few months, we can make you to win a scholarship, but you have to put in work. So ideally, the student have to come to us for like like a year in advance, and we're gonna build your personal profile. We're gonna help you get all the certificates. We're gonna do your personal brands. We're gonna help with everything, and then you're gonna win. But just by itself, without us, it's not easy. Yeah, about the deadlines, that's the most common mistake. So general school application deadlines, it's December to June without a scholarship. But scholarships deadlines are much earlier. So major scholarship application deadlines is October, December. So for example, if you're going to study this September, you're supposed to apply for the scholarship last September. That's how early it is, and that's something like people like local consultants don't tell you, because they want you to go to shitty universities so they would get the money from the universities. We don't ask money from the universities, and that's why we provide you the best information about the scholarships, and they just want to make money on you. So ideally, you need to begin your preparation process 1 year and a half in advance. And which means that you're going to be working on personal brands, you're going to be working on the profile, participating in all the activities to make sure you get a scholarship and you don't have to pay. So by these deadlines, you're required to have all your documents and exams results ready in hand. And that was like the old calendar, but you can see, like majority of them are, like around December, November, January, February. Yes, and when we provide partial scholarships, yes, not full. It's possible to win full scholarship, but you really need to put significant amount of work. We have people who won full scholarships and study in top schools like Berkeley, like MIT. We have mentors who've been studying, like in like MIT, Stanford with like scholarships. But it's very competitive, but we know how to make it. What about January next year? Majority of the scholarships apply for the September intake, but January it's also possible. So you can also make it work if you join now. Yeah. Okay, there's like one comment to the private. Having the biggest database is amazing, but how long does it take to successfully achieve a scholarship after joining StudyFree? We recommend you to come to us 1 year. So for example, if you come to us right now, you can win a scholarship like just go study abroad in September next year. We actually have lots of students who come and stay with us 2-3 years. In 2-3 years, when you actually work on you and like we tell you what to do, how to increase your chances, what we actually organize specifically for us, for like our students, specific student leadership programs. In this case, you can have like 100% chance of winning scholarship. So I would say on average, people come to us 2-3 years in advance. But like if you come like 1 year, it's still possible. If you come 2-3 months, you have to be really strong. Still possible to do, but just like not maybe as competitive, not as high chances. But yeah. Can we tell about subscription, please? Yes, 100%. So a bit later. By the way, yep. So this is just a general list of the documents: previous degree, personal statement, references, language certificates, additional exams, But this is approximately like 20-30%. 70% is your story. What people actually looking at: leadership experience, volunteer programs, certificates, your brand on LinkedIn, like if you've been active and so on. So we help to build all of this. We actually, like, if you come to us, you have guaranteed leadership experience. We have joint projects with Wikipedia. We have joint projects with TEDx. We have all of this. And if you join, it's guaranteed you're going to get a certificate for participating in them. Awesome. Which country is the easiest to get scholarship? Germany, Italy, Poland, Hungary. Yeah, I would say China as well. Those countries. Once again, because some people have been asking, we don't give our own scholarship, but we match you with the scholarships and maximize your chances to get in them, because we know how it works. We have ties and so on. So we know how to hack it. We've been doing this for like many students. Does low GPA affect the losing of chances? It does affect, but there is a way to compensate for this. So if you get enough of like leadership experience or like other certificates, and we will tell you how to do this, you can actually compensate it and not to have like bad chances. So yeah, how does it work in our case? So let's just imagine 1 year tuition fee, $20,000. 1 year of living abroad, $20,000. Average degree is like what, like 4 years. So if you're going to be talking about undergraduate degree, it's going to be approximately like almost 200K. I don't know, like for example, in my hometown, you could buy, like few apartments at this price. But all of this money can be saved. You don't have to pay back with a loan, or like you don't have to fund them if you win a scholarship. So yeah, we have like lots of experts in our case who won lots of scholarships themselves. That the experts that we have, they all live abroad. So like you don't work with like local consultants who doesn't understand shit. But yeah, we have all the people who are helping you, even in support, who won the scholarship themselves, and as well as mentors. We have a 98% success rate in our students. Like we have like so many offers. Just like last month only, our students received $2 million in scholarship and grants, just like last month. And yeah, you can see like all the feedback from students from Africa, India, Russia, Brazil, like all of this. I can see the questions. I'm going to come back to them. Again, what do we have? We have a great community of 1,000 mentors that's only available like in the premium subscription, who've been studying abroad, like this, like pure mentors who studied abroad, got a job, won a scholarship, and they can help you, like review your essay, share their experience, like they can prepare you for the interview, one-on-one communication, events, and experience sharing, from applying to the university, getting a scholarship, finding a job, like relocating, meeting the place, everything. So you're just learning from the 1,000 successful people who actually made it. They're like Indian students, like young professionals, Brazilian, Russian speaking, African, like from all over the country. Each month we have more than 50 private events with global professionals and admission experts. How to SVP, like how to find a job. We have actually, like private events on preparing for the IELTS, how to do the visa. So all of this, you have more than 50 per month with like top-notch experts. You have access to the huge database of 40 billion scholarships. There are scholarships for people in Kenya. There are, 40 billions of scholarships in our database. And plus you have the guidance, you have automated, like simplified products where you can find, like 150 examples of SOPs, visa guidance, like CV samples, everything. So yeah, more than 150 examples of all of this. And we have a special product as a guaranteed admission for the selected students, which we select and we see if you have chances, and we work with you and we guarantee this. So again, what we have here, majority of you people here, you like on the freemium tier. So you can see right now in the app, on the chats for the students, you see some of the events, approximately 5 per month. You can do the program search, but you're not going to see the scholarship information, but you can see, like if it's available in general, if you have something. And you have also access to our partner ecosystem. In the premium package, in the premium subscription, you have access to talk to like one-on-one communication with the mentors. You have more than 50 events with the professionals and like global experts per month. You have guides, like with all information. That's the most favorite for students. I'm not sure we have our paid students right now here, but if you are guys here, just share your feedback on the guides, because I know that you love them. It's like this content that is like the most useful. Yeah, that's all available on the StudyFree platform. That's all. Like what we explain right now, that's all StudyFree. You have personal admission workplace, like admission life hacks from the students. You have documents, examples, and templates to actually follow the steps, what you need to do. You have partners discounts, accommodation, like English language, whatever it is. In the VIP package, you actually have a private managers that like we call it guaranteed admission, and you actually have a private expert who does it, like with you step by step. But that's like the most expensive ones. And of course, we can always help you with like SOP, visa, and like to do this for you as well. What are the list of the schools you work with and support students with scholarships? So like as I mentioned, we actually have a database, so you can go and check it out. It's like 300,000 schools and programs that and you can check like by yourself. It's free just to check what the programs are available, and you can do this. So so free tier. You still have program search, you have community, you have limited access to the events, but you can still get the value, and that's what majority of guys have here. Yeah, the premium subscription, the most popular, that costs $28 per month. We mostly do the quarterly. Right now, the only quarterly payment is available, so it's $100 per month. And yeah, as you can see, you can have all the full access to all the resources. And if you want to have a private manager, the private expert, it's going to cost you like $100 per month, and you're going to be paying. You're going to see how it works. We have a professional SOP writer. These people, like actually live in Europe, and they live in States. They know how to write SOP to get you into Harvard, Stanford. There was a question about the Harvard. We have people who got into Harvard as well, so that's not a problem. But yeah, so like they all live, like in Europe and the US. So like you have access to like international information. Can you provide guaranteed access to full scholarships in Canada? Of course, with the premium subscription, the premium and the VIP. So like, yeah, that's guaranteed. If you want to join it right now, you have the link here. I think it was supposed to appear for you. You can buy this right now. At the moment as well. And I'm happy to answer like a few more questions. And answer your questions. But yeah, guys, majority of questions are going to be answered in the StudyFree app. I'm going to share the link so you could be able to join. Like afterwards, it's going to be our experts going to be answering the questions. And once again, all those benefits comes with the premium subscription. Once you join us, that's all going to be available. Unlimited access to the mentors, database of the scholarships, and so on. Just please do remember that if you want to be successful abroad, work with those people who actually are abroad. I know there's like lots of misinformation from the local people and so on, so who usually want to make money on you. And do we get a discount for being here at the webinar? Like the prices that you showed right now, they're actually with a discount. So like those people who actually right now at the webinar, like those students, they are already with the discounts for those people who here for the premium subscription. Yes. How did I get the idea for StudyFree? I was the same student as you are guys right now. I was from a small Russian township. I didn't have any money. I wanted to study abroad. It took me a lot of time and a lot of effort to find scholarships and to win them. And I myself studied for free in Spain, in China. I got a grad school. I was studying in Stanford in the States. I got a job in investment bank in Singapore, in top investment bank. But I was just always wanting, like whenever I was living in different countries, I was meeting the same people, talented people. I was sharing my experience, and I just kept hearing like, oh my God, I never knew it was possible. That was changing my life. And I was like, I gotta do something about this. And that's why, like we have a community driven product. We have a mentors, because I do believe that people have to help people. The best way to become successful is to learn from people who are successful, not from like old school local agents, but actually people who like on the ground, because they know the real information, the real stuff. That's why we have a subscription where you pay money, because we don't get money from the universities like local agents, because it's a conflict of interest. They just want to push you to like shitty schools where you're not going to get a scholarship. But we are here on the student side. It's created from students. I mean, like for students, by students. I was the same. And I just want you guys, every one of you, to be able to do the same as I did. Like from being from a small town, having a dream, not thinking it's possible, not having access to resources, and right now, like living my dream, having my company in San Francisco, being in Forbes. That's what this company is about. Is becoming everyone, like break the ceiling of their own country and to be able to find education, career, job, anything. Absolutely. So yeah. I'm not sure, 95,000, what is it? Okay, I'm on my first year of engineering bachelor's. When should I start my preparation for master's for better results? Actually, we have, I would recommend you to join subscription right now, because if you want to get, because we're going to tell you what to do during your bachelor's degree. We're going to tell you what events to join, what publications to have, what kind of like leadership experience to have, because at the beginning of your final year, so only 2 years from now, you need to already submit the documents to have the highest chance to win a scholarship. Stacy, if I paid for the community and I want to upgrade my subscription, what I'm supposed to do? Hey guys, you just have the link. Yeah, you can just transform it from like one to another, like easily. Yeah. You will cancel that subscription and you're gonna shift to a new one. Yeah, and for those people who'd like to participate in the discussion, we're gonna be there in the app. Let me just, share the link here in the chat. So like for every one of you, let's just continue the party going in the app and answer question there. I'm in my final year of Forum. I want to study in the same Forum accelerated program. I found some alumni in the same field, but they're saying no scholarship for the Forum in the USA. SNARM is related degrees. Would you mind telling me what the perfect way to study USA? Okay, I'm not a foreign major myself, but we do have people who studied medicine in our community. So like, and they can help you. I would just recommend you to maybe find scholarships that's not connected to your degree, but ideally maybe like, hey, to inspire, like women, to inspire from your name, I would assume you're from Africa. So something like this, like third parties who did scholarship for, like female funds, from Africa. And there's like lots of them, to be honest. And there's like a way to win them. Okay, guys. Q&A box. Okay. If I'm okay, I'm gonna read it out. I sell. Thank you for the info. That was really useful. In a nutshell, I'm in my third year of my bachelor degree in international relations when I studied complete different section, economics and BA. Since the last year, I got my documents for Germany. Now in which uni I want to study in English language. I'm in problem with the visa issue. I know all the process, how it's going, but I'm just stuck on this matter. Maybe you can advise me the scholarship covering living costs. Yes, we do have a scholarship for living cost. I don't remember the all by the name, but I mean, like with a subscription, you can access to this. We also have help with the visa. So yeah, there are like multiple scholarships for like 2 years, 1 year for living expenses in Germany. They all like available in the platform as well. Can I do, okay, like, would you help me build my leadership experience for the certificates problem? Yes, we do help. So we actually have a specific just hour for our students. We have a leadership experience with the Wikipedia, with the TEDx, with the Greenpeace. So it's guaranteed in our case, and we help you to build otherwise. I mean, like others as well. So that's all included into the premium subscription. You can do masters in the other fields. We can help you with this. And how can I get the scholarship for University Stuttgart, Germany? That's all available in the platform as well. And we have lots of mentors who studied in Germany, so they can help you. Awesome, guys. We like running out of the time. Again, join the app. We're not going to continue discussion there, but like all of the questions, we can help with this leadership program and so on. Just waiting you in the premium subscription. Yeah, the whole team and all the like 1,000 mentors. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming today. I hope it was useful, and we're going to have a couple of more webinars coming in as well. Just please stay tuned and check your emails as well in the app. Thank you so much.